Okay. Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Okay, let me just make sure stream's here running good and everything. And I'll do another stream on Friday, but either we'll stream Liberty City Stories or the Tuners update on GTA on Friday, and yeah. Okay, hello everyone here. Sorry, still just a little sick. Yeah, I'm the Red Dead streams are gonna resume on Fridays now. I'm sorry that I haven't done a Red Dead stream in some time. I've just been so busy with like Vice City Stories and Ace Attorney. The Ace Attorney videos, I've been doing those really late at night, and so I've kind of been sleeping in. And yeah, I know I kind of started the stream a little late today, but I said I really wanted to do a stream today, and so I'm doing it. Okay. Oh, I guess, yeah. I guess this stream didn't send out a notification because I didn't get my, yeah, I didn't put out the last stream until, the last video until 23 hours ago, so, yeah, so when you put out 3 videos in less than 24 hours, the 4th one doesn't send a notification, but it's whatever. Hey, Tyler. Hey, everyone. Okay. I know it's a Tuesday. Do I have the stream correct? Okay, yeah, I have the date correct. Yeah, so yeah, I wanted to, you know, I'm gonna do another stream on Friday. So I'll stream on Friday also. But I just wanted to do another stream right now because I haven't done a Red Dead stream in like a few weeks, and so yeah, I will do Saints Row 1 and 2. I will do those games. I'll play them. Let me make room in my posse here. Okay, I made some room in the posse. People are gonna join. Will I play Ace Attorney 2? Do you mean the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles Resolve? Is that what you're talking about, the next Ace Attorney game? Because the Ace Attorney game that I'm playing right now, what the? Crime for what? What did I do? Well, the Ace Attorney game that I'm playing right now, there's actually a second game in that. So there's 2 games in one, and I'm gonna play the second game. I'm gonna have this. I should have the first part of it up tomorrow. So there's still. I'm only halfway done with Ace Attorney. I'm just halfway done with the game. There's still probably gonna be 20 more parts of it.
Lose the law before coming
here. The foreman's not happy about that. This stuffy nose has been bothering me for weeks. I don't know why. It might not even be sick. I might be allergic to something. I don't know what. Thank you for subscribing, man. Okay, let's see here.
So down to business.
What are we gonna do? Guess we'll do the Cornwall contract.
I enjoy taking orders from the likes of Martelli. Can't say I have much choice neither. Tell me.
Oh, thank you, Lynx Gaming, for the super chat. Thanks, man.
Leviticus Cornwall was bound up in all this Capitale business. Maybe he left that out. Well, Cornwall ain't the sort of man to let his competitors get ahead. Word is,
I do read super chats. I try to read as many comments as I can, not just super chats. Thank you, Tyler, for the super chat. But I don't know, like,
after one of Cornwall's supply wagons. My thinking is, this is something you want to be in the middle of. Always money to be made when rich folk get to scrapping.
I don't know what it is. I think I might be allergic or sensitive to something. Because I remember like last year in August, around this exact same time, the exact same thing happened. Where I was just sneezing, had a pretty stuffy nose, but there was nothing else. I wasn't sick of anything else. I didn't really have a fever. I wasn't coughing or anything, but like just constantly sneezing and just stuffy nose. So I don't know what it could be. It happened last August too. I was thinking maybe I might be allergic to like plants or something, like pollen or whatever, but I don't know. I don't think so. Because normally in the spring I don't sneeze or anything like that. But it's always it happened in August last year too. If Expanded Enhanced ends up being a flop, how will Rockstar make it up to the GTA Red Dead community? They announced it for the spring of 2020. Thank you, Peter, for the super chat. I don't know. Sorry guys, this stuffy nose is just really annoying me. How Rockstar make it up to the GTA Red Dead community? I don't really think that Rockstar will make it up to the GTA Red Dead. If the thing flops, like Expanded and Enhanced, they're not going to make it up to the Red Dead and GTA community. You know how I know that? Because did they make it up to the Red Dead community for the for Outlaw Pass 5 on Red Dead Online? Did they make it up to the Red Dead community for the Blood Money DLC? No, they didn't. They didn't apologize for the lack of content in this DLC. They didn't apologize for disappointing people. So Rockstar's that type of company that almost has no interaction whatsoever with their fan base, none whatsoever. So if they mess up, they're not going to admit to it. They're not going to say anything. They're just going to pretend like nothing happened and just release the next DLC. Oh, I'm using explosive rounds. And thank you, I Love Games. If you were to do a playthrough of one Nintendo game on your channel, would that be Super Mario Sunshine? If so, would you go for 100% completion? Maybe. I played Super Mario Sunshine. I don't know, like, isn't Super Mario Sunshine, didn't, like, a lot of people not like that game? But, like, I like that game, though. I like Super Mario Sunshine. I enjoyed playing that one. I remember my friend, he owned a GameCube. I never had a GameCube, but he let me borrow his GameCube and Super Mario Sunshine, and so I played that for a few weeks. I don't remember the majority of it, but I did play it for a bit. No, I don't think I'm not. Can you even be allergic to carpet? Is that even possible? But no, I don't think I am allergic to carpet, because if I was allergic to carpet, I'd be sneezing all year round. But it just happens in August. So hello, professional. I've been having a bad time recently. My grandfather. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your grandfather there, not Vibri. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, man. I don't know what I don't know what I can say, but I would just say try to spend time with your grandfather and talk to him if you still can. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. My grandmother passed away from liver cancer when I was just a few years old. I do remember her a little bit though, but I'm sorry to hear about that, man. I would just talk to him and just if you still can. Thank you for your Red Dead content. Help me get a hit that had a big body. I'm in day 18 of my daily challenge streak. No problem, Codename. And thank you, Milo, for the super chat also. Those fails you had in GTA Vice City stories, they cracked me up yesterday. Yeah, that was, that mission was just designed really poorly, where there was, like, that kind of, like, ramp, and you could just flip the hovercraft over and just fail, and that was just, not good there. I'm probably not gonna watch the Spider-Man movie since I didn't watch the other Spider-Man movies. Sorry, everyone. I'm just this nose is just really bothering me. Thanks for the advice. Not only that, a customer threatened me at work today, and now I have to take off due to that. Not Vibrio. Thank you for the super chat. What happened, if you mind me asking? Because I've had some. When I worked in retail, I've dealt with some really terrible customers also. Guys, just wait a few minutes before we deliver the hired guns, okay? Let's just wait a little bit. But I've had a customer spit at me before. I've had that happen. So I know what it's like to go through customers that just say nasty things to you. That last Saints Row video of yours was hilarious. So are you talking about the meme that I made at the beginning? What the? I haven't really watched many Marvel movies, barely any. I'm not into really superhero movies, but I have watched Venom. Venom that isn't a Venom isn't it's not really a superhero movie, but I see that one. It's more of an anti-hero movie, but you should play Persona 5. Great game about teenage vigilantes that take down the most evil scums of society. You'll love it. Are you referring to because I played Ace Attorney? Well, I'll check it out. I think Persona 5 comes free with people that have PS5s, but I have to check it because I know there's like a bunch of free games if you have a PS5, but I'd have to look which game that was. The customer lashed out at me for, but thank you, awesomeness for that super chat. The customer lashed out for no reason. I wasn't rude or anything. I walked away, and they came after me and threatened to kill me. What? Oh my God, that's. I'm sorry to hear that. It's. I hope that you got the police involved. I hope you did.
Terrible, like always.
When I had that customer spit at me once, I probably could have gotten the police involved because if people actually spit at you, that's technically assault. But I didn't get the police involved. Maybe I should have, but I just didn't at the time when that happened. I guess I just wanted to finish my shift and go home. That's just what I guess was at the top of my head. But if people want to know like why did somebody spit at me, basically what happened was a number of years ago when I was working in retail, and a customer comes up with a few items, and I remember this was a really big guy too. And he basically tries to purchase a few things. I don't even remember what he purchased, but all I remember is that he didn't have a lot of stuff on him. And so he forgot his store card. And when you forget your store card, you can give your phone number that's linked to your account, and they just put it in the register, and that's the that'll bring up your store card, and so you get discounts and everything like that and points. But anyways, so the guy was trying to tell me his phone number, but he told me his phone number like really quickly, and what happened was my register lagged. And so a lot of retail places, a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of retail places that you go to, a lot of the registers are really old in retail. Like and I mean really old. How old are the registers in retail? Like 1990s. Like a lot of the registers are. That's how old they are. Some even go back to the 80s that are still being used today. And so the software on a lot of these registers is like really old, and it's like really slow and laggy and stuff. And I remember we had like the old-fashioned IBM computers. But anyways, I was trying to put his phone number into the register, and it lagged. So my register, it was common, it lags a lot. It lagged, and he said his phone number too quickly. I wasn't able to put it in, and I just asked him, I'm like, sir, can you just repeat your phone number one more time? The guy takes his fist and starts banging on the counter and just spits. And the spit didn't hit me, thankfully. It just hit the end of the counter. But, like, I don't know how you can get that pissed off over somebody just asking you to repeat your phone number. Like, what's there to be that angry about? Like, seriously, dude. Sonny Forelli has similarities to Alejandro Sosa from Scarface. So thank you, Pierston. I mean, in what ways? I'm not sure.
I ain't feeling very friendly, partner. Back the hell off.
I mean, I think that Armando Mendez is much more like Sosa. Thank you, Pierston, for the super chat. Hey, Professional, your GTA 5 grinding tutorials changed how I play the game. Keep up the great work. Oh, thank you, thank you, Entertainment. Thank you for the super chat. Thanks, man. Pro, please read this all. I want to know if you will go back to GTA 5. What do you mean What do you mean by that, go back to GTA 5? I've been asked that question so many times and I've answered so many times. What do you specifically mean by that? Like, I don't understand what you mean, go back to GTA 5. Now, I'm being serious. I really don't mean... I don't understand what you mean by that. Yeah, dude, it's a turn-based RPG game where you play as a boy who was framed of a crime he didn't do and is on probation. Then spooky stuff happens. You steal the hearts of evil people with your partners. Huh. Isn't there, like, a murder mystery in, like, one part of Persona? Do I still play GTA? Dude, I did a GTA Vice City Stories video like yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Brandon. They both are main antagonists, both are bosses to the protagonist. Sonny is Tommy's boss and Sosa is Tony's. Well, I mean, they share similarities in that they're antagonists and they're bosses, but I don't really think that Sonny Forelli is based on Sosa in that regard. I think Armando Mendez is more based on Sosa. Armando Mendez has more similarities to Sosa than Sonny Forelli. Like, Armando Mendez and Sosa are both Bolivian drug lords. You know, they both live in these, you know, I don't know what those things are called, like, the type of house that he lives in, that's a mansion, I'm assuming. But Sosa's house was kind of similar to Armando Mendez's house. They're both drug lords. They're both very ruthless. They can be, they can laugh and, like, you know, put on, like, a personality like that. Like, you know, Sosa was charming, like, the way that Armando Mendez is charming, but at the same time, they're very threatening. And also, the thing is, though, when you watch Scarface, Scarface shows you a really good depiction of, like, different types of criminals. And, like, Tony's not a good guy, the main character in Scarface. Tony's a bad person. He's a bad guy. But that's what I'll say about Tony. Tony's a bad person. He's a criminal. He's a bad guy. On the other hand, Sosa, what is Sosa? Sosa's evil. So Tony, bad guy. Sosa, evil. And there's a difference between bad guy and evil. So there's, I would say Sosa is evil. That's what I would say on that. He's like, Sosa is like one of the most evil gangsters I've ever seen in, like, a movie. Patrick, your lore videos are interesting to watch. I really like the video about how Ansburg would be the worst place to live in. I was like, damn, I never knew it was that bad. Yeah, and I don't think that people realize, you know, these, thank you, Nate, for the super chat. I don't think that people really, I don't think that people realized how bad these company towns were at the time, because that's what they were called, is they were called company towns. Deliver the target when we're at 5 minutes. So, basically, with these company towns, you know, what happened is, in this time period, a lot of the people that actually lived in these, like, towns, like, in the middle of nowhere, weren't actually even from that area. They were actually from very far away. They were from as far as, like, Chicago. Some people even from New York, but most people from, like, a Midwestern city like Chicago. Chicago was the biggest city in the Midwest and still pretty much is the biggest city there. But anyways, what basically happened was the people that, like, the working class people that, like, lived in, like, Chicago, Basically, they lived in tenement apartments. And basically what a tenement apartment at this time period was, it was like a small apartment with maybe like 2 rooms, and it would only have 1 window. That's it. And so they were very cramped, and oftentimes these were like really horrible conditions too. So they were cramped, they were really close to other neighbors, there was rats, diseases around these apartment complexes. They were very bad, order, street lights wouldn't work, sometimes the sewage system was broken as well. It was just really bad. If you think of like Whitechapel in London, like anybody that is British in my that watches mine, you know what how Whitechapel used to be. Think of like Whitechapel, but like think of America. That's like what the tenement slums were like. But anyways, so basically what happened was these people wanted to get out of these situations. They would work like 6 days a week in this time period in like factories, and they would work like 12, 14-hour shifts, and they would have no break. So imagine working like a 14-hour shift in like a factory with no lunch break. Imagine that. That's how. And not only that, but you earned half of what you earn today, and you still barely had enough to pay the bills. That's what it was like working in like a factory in this time period. And so basically, these people that were living in these cities were basically taken advantage of, and they were scammed by the large corporations that ran the coal industry, that ran the oil business. It was coal companies, oil companies. I'm trying to remember if it was anything else. Usually it was mining companies that were the ones that were doing the scamming. But how they basically scammed people is they told people that, you sign this contract up with us, you'll be hired, and we'll take you and your family to a new place. You'll have a house of your own. The company will provide you with a house and a job in this new town. And so people living in these small little apartments, they wanted a better living for their families. They wanted to be able to own a house. But the thing is, though, when you signed up for the company, it would say that you'd get a house. It wouldn't say what type of house. And so sometimes you wouldn't even own the house. Sometimes you would actually still pay rent to the company. And so you can't even sell the house, because technically you do live in the house, but if you cancel employment with the company can take back the house. But it's not even a house. It's more of a shack. Like the place and some of these shacks that they gave these people to live in, they didn't even have closable windows. So that's what these living conditions were like. Think of Ansburg. Ansburg, those little shack houses that people live in, that's the type of housing that they would provide you with. And those are actually some of the more nicer houses. There were actually much worse houses than that. Hello, Professional. How are you? I'm enjoying your GTA Vice City Stories series that you are playing at the moment. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Paul. Thanks, man, for the super chat. And so, basically, was Cornwall a bad person overall? Oh, yeah, Cornwall is a really bad person, but I'll get into him in a little bit. So, anyways, these people would get tricked, because they would be, where they were put on a train, and they wouldn't get to their destination until a day or so. And so they would be very far from Chicago, very far from where they came from. They would be somewhere out in the west, somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And there would be one small town there. And there would be a coal mining town. And so they'd live in a shack with their family in that coal mining town. And so they would just basically be mining coal all day long. And the smoke, the smog from that coal, it would destroy your health. If you worked in those... Being a coal miner today is really hard. But imagine being a coal miner back then, how much harder it was. And just breathing in that garbage, that poison, every day. That's why a lot of coal miners had lung problems. They wouldn't live very long. If you were a coal miner, you'd be lucky to live past 50. So it's they wouldn't live very long. It's destroyed their health. They had barely any pay, but it also gets worse. So not only did they have horrible living conditions and their jobs were destroying their health, but they barely got paid, and they actually got paid worse than they did in the city. So basically what happened was the company would pay them in company dollars, or I think they were called company scribs, and basically the company would produce their own money. So the company would have its own money. They would produce their own tokens, and they would pay you in company tokens. And those tokens were worthless. And the only place that you could redeem those tokens, you guessed it, in the company town. So the town had the company had their own store in the town that you could buy some groceries in, and that was the only place that you could spend those tokens, and that they would pay you. And they didn't pay you in cash, so you couldn't spend it anywhere else, and everything would be really overpriced in the store. And the worst part about the situation is that if you tried to leave, you couldn't, because the train stations were controlled by the company, and they wouldn't let you leave. You could walk out if you want on your own. They're not going to stop you that way. But where would you go? Because you're in the middle of nowhere. There's nowhere for you to go. There's nowhere for hundreds of miles. There's no other, town or civilization or anywhere. So where would you go? You're in the middle of the frontier. So that's like people were basically trapped and just scammed, and these company towns were evil. And Ansburg is a perfect example of like a company town. That's like a perfect example of something that happened back then. Thanks, Professional, for the advice. I appreciate it a lot. Last super chat from me. Also, when you're doing a Saints Row 2 playthrough, that'd be cool. I will do a Saints Row 2 playthrough. I promise I'll do it. I just don't know when. I'm probably going to do Vice City after I do Vice City Stories, but I'll do a Saints Row 1 playthrough first. So I'll do Saints Row 1, and then I'll do Saints Row 2. I'm just deciding on what outfit I'll wear for the Saints. Something purple, the Saints Row 2 playthrough, but I just don't know what yet. Are you interested in anything like Midnight Club? Thank you, Joel. I liked Midnight Club 3. I liked that a lot. I had a lot of fun with it. I'll be Are you excited for Vanguard? Yeah, I'll probably play Vanguard. I will. I love how much you get into the lore and history behind your content. Oh, thank you, man.
Excusez-moi. Your boss has a batch ready to deliver. If you are interested. Au revoir, patron.
Okay, I'm gonna sell this.
Now, we have a batch ready for shipment, okay? I can trust you. I know. You are not like the rest.
Thank you, Nate.
Monteur, tricheur.
What happened to your GTA 4 lore? What do you mean? I'm still making them. I'm in the process of making another one. They take time to make. Like that Dimitri video that I made took me like a month and a half to make. So it was it takes a lot to like, I have to watch the cutscenes like 10 times just to see if I miss anything. And I have to like, do a lot of commentary. I have to put the clips together and everything like that. So the Dimitri video wasn't easy to make, that video that I made. That was a pretty hard video for me to make. Any advice for someone who is unsure what to do after high school? Thank you, Awesomeness. Yeah, I can give you a little bit of advice on that. I can just tell you that that if you're unsure what to do after high school, though, you don't necessarily have to go to college to be successful. It depends on what your what career you're looking to go into. I'm gonna stop at the revenue checkpoint, by the way, but oh wait, they're letting us go through. Okay, so look, when I was in high school, the teachers wouldn't specifically say it, but they made it seem like if you didn't go to college that you were going to be a failure. That's what they made it seem like. And there was also like kids in like my high school that were like going so crazy with all this stuff. They were fully convinced in their minds that if they didn't go to college that they were going to be some kind of failure. That's what like a lot of like kids in like how my high school felt. And they went really crazy with this stuff. And there was like and I'll tell you something else. Like, kids in my high school took AP classes. I don't know, if you guys know what if maybe that was something. I'm sure it's in all 50 states. I don't know if it's called AP in other states, but it was called AP in New York. And AP classes are basically like the same type of classes that you take, but they're a little bit more challenging, and they have like a lot more material in them. And so basically what happened was there was kids that were taking like every class, like AP English, AP History, all of this, AP Math, all of that other stuff. And they were taking everything, AP this, AP that. And the thing is, though, is AP classes AP classes will actually bring down your average. They will bring down your GPA, which a lot of people don't know. A lot of people think that if they just take AP classes, that that the college is going to be like, oh look, they took all AP classes. That means we're going to take them. Not necessarily, because when you take AP classes, even if you're the best student ever, those classes are just much more harder, and so your GPA, your grade point average, is going to go higher. I could have a much higher GPA than somebody with AP classes just because I take regular classes. And so colleges, I would say, they look more at your GPA instead of looking at what classes you take. And how do I know this? Because I went to I'd say I went to a pretty decent college. Like, I wouldn't say I went to like a 5-star college by any means, but I went to a decent college. And the college that I went to the exact same college all those kids that took AP classes went to. So I recognize a lot of those kids from my high school. I went to the exact same college as them, and they were saying, oh, if you don't take AP classes, you're not going to get into a good college. I maintained a good GPA. I had good grades. I wasn't a troublemaker in school, and so I just got into that school. And also, on top of that, I didn't even take a 9th class. So I only took 8 classes in senior year. And like the teachers were basically saying, like, if you don't take a 9th class in senior year, you're not going to get into a good college if they see that you didn't take a 9th class. I didn't take a 9th class. I only took 8 classes, and I still got into the same college as those kids did. So it was just, I tried to send you a friend request on PlayStation Network, but it wouldn't let you because it said you have too many friends. So what is your PSN, Pierston? I can see if I can try to add you. My friends list might be full at the moment, but I could try to add you after the stream, though I can't add anyone right now. But it's basically, can we talk about loan debt over on colleges? Come on, come one student loans. The thing is, though, is you know, I think that this is my personal opinion. I think that instead of getting into debt in college, I think that you could try to look into doing some other career. Like, I think trade school is better than college. I think it is. Because trade school, they'll actually teach you the skills necessary for whatever job you're going to trade school for. But like college will make you take like a lot of classes that aren't necessary. A lot of classes that have nothing to do with your degree. So like, you know, I had to take like, you know, a few math classes when I was like in when I was in college, and I ended up doing like law enforcement technology, and so I don't think that those math classes necessarily helped me. I remember barely anything from them. So it's I remember all the law classes that I took. I remember a good chunk of it. I remember a lot of the law stuff that I took. I remember it really well. Even though I didn't do that as a career, I do remember a lot of it. And that's, you know, when I play Ace Attorney, that's why I'm like explaining how like real court versus like, you know, the game and stuff, because I learned a lot about that. But I remember a lot of stuff, but the other stuff I took, I don't really remember that well. So, you know, I'd say just go to trade school. If you want to avoid debt, go to trade school, because it will be more affordable, and you wouldn't have to get into debt and stuff like that. What do you think of the Division and Ghost Recon games? I like them, but I'll say though, I got into the Division 1 a lot, and I probably got into the Division 1 a lot because it was in New York, which was my my state. But what is it? Well, our state where I grew up. But anyways, Ghost Recon, about it is, Ghost Recon Wildlands is my favorite game in 2017, but I didn't like Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I didn't get into it. I just didn't enjoy it. How many skill sets do trade schools have? I don't know. You'd have to look that up, but there's a lot of different skills that trade schools can show you and can teach you how to do. So there's a lot of stuff that trade schools will show you how to do. But the thing is, though, is there's a lot of people that also get into debt, but they don't get into debt from college. And I think that the media doesn't talk about it a lot. Thank you, Paul, for the super chat. I'll try to add you after the stream. But here's what. There are people that, like, for instance, like, if somebody's like a construction worker, right, and they take out like a loan to like buy like construction equipment and stuff like that, and they're in debt, you know, that's needed for their living, for their business. Or if somebody's like, you know, taking out a loan to be able to buy like a business and start up a business. So, you know, there's a lot of people that are in debt that aren't just for colleges, but the media makes it seem like every single person that's in debt is in there for college. What's a good way to get gold for beginners? Watch my ultimate gold grinding guide. Just read it online, ultimate gold grinding guide. That one will help you out. Basically, do stranger missions and daily challenges until you have enough to get the bounty hunter, and then just run the bounty hunter until the last minute. Okay, start up a bounty here. No, I don't have a switch. Johnny Gat was a great character, and hello, Patrick. Oh, I know that Watch Dogs has a lot of new updates. I want to make some videos on it. I actually recorded like a video on like Watch Dogs Legion. Well, I didn't edit it, but I recorded like the video for it. It was like about the new PvP invasion mode, and like talking about that. Go to the last known location. Also, if everyone can use free aim, please, because yeah, I'm using free aim. And also, Saucer, if you're here, could you tell us, is there like a event coming up soon or anything? What is one RPG you would recommend to a fan of Fallout and Elder Scrolls? I don't know. I don't really play many RPGs besides Fallout and Elder Scrolls. I don't know. I have to think about that. Fool's Gold in 38 minutes. Okay. Oh, about to rank up too. Yeah, I was really shocked about it, Eric, and I just feel really bad for the victims. Thank you for the super chat. I hope that justice is served. Why did you stop grinding GTA? I didn't really stop grinding GTA. I stopped playing GTA Online for some time, but I'm playing the other GTA games. Next Rockstar game you'll play will be Vice City. Best indie game in your opinion? Outlast. Outlast. Thank you, Gabriel, for the super chat. Didn't I already play Vice City? I did, but that was 2018. So that was almost 3 years ago. So I can do now an updated playthrough of Vice City, and I could wear Tommy's outfit also for it. Did I struggle a lot in mathematics during high school? I did. You betcha I did. It was, I did. I had a lot of, I had a lot of problems with math. Math was never my strong subject. Do you get bored of GT Online? Of course. That's why I don't really play it anymore, because I got bored of it. Thank you, Awesomeness, for, thank you for sponsoring the channel. Will you give Mafia 3 another chance? I I will. I'll play Mafia 3, and I I just never got the chance to play it. I played it for a little bit and I just didn't get into it like the other Mafia games, but what I'll probably do is I'll probably do Mafia 2 again, because I did Mafia 2 like last time, what, like 2 years ago, and so I'll probably like wear like Vito's outfit, and I'll probably do a playthrough of Mafia 2, and then I'll move right on to Mafia 3. Probably what I'll do. I actually find jets more annoying to counter than the Mark II, because I don't have explosive rounds unlocked yet. Well, I understand your perspective, Tricky Mario, but I think that the Oppressor Mark II is still the most annoying for me. Another Rockstar IP like Max Payne, Midnight Club. Yeah, I mean, I would be open to that, Joel.
I got you a one-way ticket to hell.
But I'll say though that about the explosive rounds, I think that a lot of people are going to disagree with me when I say this, but I think explosive rounds are some of the best things that were ever added to GT Online. And now some people are like, "Are you crazy?" The reason that I think explosive rounds are some of the best things ever added to GT Online is because you can only have like 40 explosive rounds in heavy rifle, and the explosive rounds are like the best counter to fighter jets. It's like the best way to deal with fighter jets. When you just take it, you shoot a fighter jet 2 times and it's gone. That's it, it's over. And even if you shoot it once, it disables the fighter jet. So that's it, it's gone. Because before the explosive rounds, jets would dominate lobbies, like every single lobby. You'd have an idiot and a Hydra just killing everyone. And so like the explosive rounds corrected that situation. So I think that they actually did fix it. Is Reddit Online worth it? Yeah, I mean, I think that it's worth playing, but I would say that the standalone, is Reddit Online worth it as a standalone? No, it's not. Can somebody tell me in the chat, how much is the Reddit Online standalone right now? It's like, what, $20? $19.99 US money? But it's, if it's like, is it $20? Can someone confirm that with me right now? 20? Okay, so it's, 29, what? Is it really? $20, okay, so everybody's saying $20. Okay, $20, hell no, no. For $20, Reddit Online is not worth it. Don't buy it for $20. That is not worth it. If it's like on sale for $10, get it. But if it's worth like they're selling $20, that's not worth it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. As much as I enjoy Reddit Online, that is not worth the $20. My reasoning for that is because you could buy Red Dead Redemption 2, and you could have access to a massive single-player campaign with so many different things to do in single player, which is single player is the strongest part of this game. Yeah, I'll play the other Assassin's Creeds. What is college like? Well, I haven't been in college for 2 years. I had some good experiences in college, and I had some bad experiences too. I never went to any kind of party or anything like that. I never even did any clubs. I just wasn't into that. Okay, Pierston. But I'll say about college is sometimes like some of the students that like I went to college with like really annoyed me. And like for example, I'll tell you this. When I was in I took world civilization, I believe it was. And it was his history class. And so it was an elective. It wasn't part of my degree well at the time. But I needed to get another elective, and I decided to take in history because I actually like history. And so the teacher that I had, he was really good in explaining the material, and he was very passionate about explaining history, like he knew really well, and he could get into it, and he could like really talk about like what was going on. But at the same time, he was very shy, and that was a really bad thing. Okay, Phantom, thank you for the super chat. But the reason that I'm saying my teacher being shy was a really bad thing is because even though he was good at explaining to the class history, and he was a good teacher, the reason that he was being shy was a bad thing was because he would never pick on anyone, ever. And so what would happen is there would be people that would be sleeping in class, there would be people that would be on their phones, there would be people that wouldn't show up to class, there would be people that would be on their laptops, but they wouldn't even be on anything related to the material. They would just be they would be looking up like Facebook or whatever. And so all these people that were just not even paying attention to the class whatsoever, and he wouldn't even call on any of them ever. And so like a lot of these people just basically did not care. And it was kind of awkward because this class had like 30-something people in it, and when he was like when he like would ask a question, I would answer like most of the time. Like I would raise my hand and maybe like 2 other people would raise their hand, but that was it. It was maybe like 2-3 people in the whole class that would actually participate, and like the rest of the class didn't participate at all. And that kind of like annoyed me because I'm like, why are you even here? Like, why are you people even here in this class at all? Like, they're just probably there because they just don't care. They just wanted to get it for their elective, and so and just that they don't care. Even though I hated math, at least when I was in math class, I tried to pay attention and I tried to learn the material, even though I wasn't good at it. But like these people made no attempt whatsoever, and it was just thank you, Chas. Thank you for the super chat. I got you a one-way ticket to hell. Yeah, they're repeating themselves a lot. Why go to college to not participate? It's because they probably just wanted to get the elective done, and also probably because their parents sent them there. But I remember that one of my classes, my law classes, it was criminal investigations. In criminal investigations, when I was in criminal investigations class, what was it? Half the class wouldn't show up. Man, this guy just keep repeating himself here. Half the class wouldn't show up when I was in criminal investigations, and this isn't an elective. This is their major that they're doing. So half of the class wouldn't show up to the thing, and half of the class would be on their phones. The other half would be on their phones. And it was just, I felt bad for the teacher in a way, that he tried and just people didn't care. So I did feel bad. Do you have to pay for college in the US? Yeah, you do. You can get financial aid, which sometimes can cover the majority of it, but you have to pay for it, yeah. College is worth only when you are focused and spend too much time studying outside of class. Well, thank you, Gabriel, for the super chat.
I'm sending you to meet the Lord. Lord above.
Okay, let me deliver this.
Damn good job getting them to me with some kicks.
But I'll tell you guys, do you read chats that aren't donations? Yeah, I do. I try to read as many comments as I can. Sometimes I'm talking about a story. When I'm talking about a story, I'm not going to read comments. So, like, you know, when people sometimes get annoyed that I'm not reading comments. If I'm in the middle of discussing, like, a story or something, I'm not going to read the comments at that moment because I'm just focusing on the, I'm focusing on explaining, something. So I'll say this. How long until that mode again? How long until the mode again? It was 38 minutes before. How long now? But anyways, I was in my final class of the year. I had a final class which was senior project, and that was where he was like, you know, the teacher was teaching us how to read like how to write like a final paper. And about that class is this was like, you know, the final requirement that you needed to like graduate. And so what happened was my teacher was like really nice, really nice, and he was too nice. And what I mean by being too nice is that basically what would happen is that people would sit down in the class for maybe like 10 minutes, and then they would tell him, I have like an emergency, and he would say, oh, it's okay, go, and then he would mark them as being present. Or people would show up when like there's like 20 minutes left in the class, and he would mark them as present. And if somebody has an emergency, you know, that's fine and all, I get that, you gotta go. But a lot of these people were lying. And how do I know that they were lying? Because I overheard them. Because I remember, like, there was a few kids that were in the corner, and they were, like, laughing about it once. Like, when we were in the middle of, like, you know, typing up projects and stuff, and they were basically calling the professor an idiot, and they were saying that oh, you can just come into this class, and you can just tell him that you have to go, or you show up at the end, and and he'll mark you as present. And I was getting really annoyed when I overheard that. I wasn't even, like, eavesdropping on them. I just happened to overhear it, because I was out of my computer, like, a few computers down, and I heard what they were saying, and I got really annoyed. And I was about to turn around and snap at them, like I was literally about to yell at them, because I was getting annoyed. I didn't end up yelling at them, but I was gonna, because I was about to like literally yell at them and say to them, why the hell are you guys even here at this class if you don't care? Like that's literally what I was about to do, because I was getting annoyed because my teacher was a really nice guy and they were taking advantage of him constantly, and so I got pissed at that, and that was not okay for me when I saw that behavior. 25 minutes, okay. Let me get back to the moonshine business then. Can you still speak Polish? Yeah, I can. I can speak Polish fluently. I do want to learn how to speak Russian also one day, because it's another Slavic language. My dad and my mom speak Russian. I do want to learn how to speak that one day too. Trying to imagine the professional angry. Well, it's really hard for me to get angry. I used to get more annoyed and angry like back in the day, like years ago, but I don't get really angry. Like it would be really hard for me to get angry. Like I could be in the middle of like a trader sale and I could have like my entire wagon in this game blown up and I won't even get angry. So it's like it's really hard to get me angry. What is this daily challenge here? Moonshine bootlegger missions, okay. What's your opinion on the gaming industry as it is now? I don't really have like a concrete opinion on that, Ayo. There's just a lot of, thank you for the super chat though. There's like a lot of like not a lot of games that I'm interested in. There's very few games that I'm interested in. And that's why I'm so happy that the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles came out. Like, I'm so happy. That's my favorite game of 2021. And, like, it's like, I would be so bored, like, if it hadn't come out. Like, I'm so happy it came out right after the Blood Money update. Because it was, like, it was just a really bad time. Like, there was nothing for me to play, and I was just bored. What's with waiting for the bounty? Oh, you get more money if you take longer.
Okay, I'm told our competitors have been running their mouths again, saying our shine's under par now Danny Lee ain't cooking with me no more. So why don't you track down one of their operations and add a little something extra to their batch? See who's under par then. Failing that, just destroy the lot of it.
Blood money, more like cheap money. What's my most favorite heist in GT Online? Cayo Perico. Thank you, Phantom, for the super chat. Oh, hello, Jacob. Go to the hideout. Okay. You know, I wonder how many people are still going to be playing this game in December. So, like, December, like, probably when the next update on Red Dead Online is going to come out. How many people are even going to be playing this game then? Because it's just this game has just been, oh my god, it's like for over a year hasn't gotten a proper update. I know, Brandon.
Hey, get yourself gone from here. You better get more.
Show yourself, coward. Oh, come on. Wait. Hey, they're here.
Oh, what? Oh, I didn't kill him? Okay. That was a good tomahawk throw, but I'm surprised I didn't kill him with that. What the? Okay, get some extra XP just by doing an execution. Now we're already ranked 378, nice. My favorite cartoon growing up, probably Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, I played the Invasion mode in Watch Dogs Legion. I'll have a video on that. Also, try to get to a video to it. I haven't done a PvP, you know, any PvP content in GTA Online in like years, because there's like no point in doing PvP on GTA Online because it's like it's a lot of times the PvP in GTA Online is just garbage. It's just no one plays fair in that. Everyone will do the cheapest things to get kills. Probably do a blood money mission then again. Yeah, watch if you like GTA, you'll like Watch Dogs.
You done with that job now, huh? Right, Capitali then.
Now, it's time for another one of your friend Sean's pearls of wisdom. If you're going to kick someone in the gob,
Okay, I'll see you,
do it once,
TJ.
do it right. That little gem. Pure Maguire. So, whose gob are we going to be kicking in, you might ask? I'll tell you.
15 minutes. Okay, Saucer.
Cornwall. He's not so happy about your recent antics up at Compson's stead. I'd classify that as a half kicking. So, if I'm going to stand by my own principles, we need to supply the other half as soon as possible. Martelli suggests we go up after his refinery. Bound to be plenty worth stealing. And if Martelli is right, some of what's worth stealing is bound to be Capitali. Good deal all round.
Yeah, I'll do Assassin's Creed series one day too. Cornwall, kerosene, and tar. It's a little bit of a ride. I use free aim on foot, but on horseback I use auto aim because it's harder to shoot them on horseback. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I didn't think it was gonna blow up that quickly. Oh, and did I even Oh, when is this ending? Soon. I'm on rank 2, but when is this when is the quick draw pass gonna end? Does anyone know? I'm on pass 2. I thought they would have released another pass by now, but I guess I still have time then. Just spent on 50 gold on the Haraway just for the hat. Well, I hope you didn't spend real money though, Adrian, on that. But next Tuesday. Oh, okay. Thank you for the super chat though. And do you think that it's possible Saints Row could become a decent gang game again if the developers radically change the direction they're going in? Oh yeah, they could. And I mean, look at the Sonic movie. I saw a few comments on my Saints Row video, people bringing up the Sonic movie, which I completely forgot about that. That was a good point. Remember when the Sonic movie was first revealed? Remember how bad Sonic looked? And then they changed Sonic? because Sonic didn't look like Sonic in that. And the main characters in Saints Row, they don't look like gangsters. They look like college kid hipsters. The Saints in Saints Row 1 and 2 were actual gangsters. Make them look like that.
Kill that bastard!
Do you think that Saints Row the Third ruined the Saints series? Yes. I think it did. Because Saints Row 3 changed everything. A lot of the people that love Saints Row 3 oftentimes didn't play Saints Row 2. And Saints Row 3 isn't even a bad game, but it changed Saints Row completely, and not in a good way. Because it's when Saints Row started getting really goofy. I couldn't take Saints Row 3 seriously. There wasn't really any serious moments to take. Saints Row 2 was actually a good game, and it was actually, it was really fun. It was an actual gangster game, and I don't know what they did. Okay, gotta lose these lawmen here. My favorite GTA game in Liberty City, GTA 4. 8 minutes to Fool's Gold, okay. What is the best paying free roam event? Condor Egg. If you win. Thanks for having a moral compass and being a stand-up human being. After learning of the actions of another YouTuber today, I'm utterly disgusted. I was very shocked by that. I was very shocked by that, Keiju. My heart goes out to the victims, and I hope that justice will be served. Thank you, Bunny. I have fond memories of Saints Row 2. One of my favorite scenes was the mission where you put acid in a Brotherhood Tattoos ink. I remember that in Saints Row 2. That was where you burned Meryl's face with the nuclear waste. Most evil Saints Row character in your opinion? You could argue that that's Zinyak because the fact he blew up the Earth, but I'm gonna, by Saints Row, I'm gonna go by Saints Row 1 and 2 standards, so no Saints Row 3 and 4. The most evil character between Saints Row 1 and 2, besides the boss, maybe Mr. Sunshine. Mr. Sunshine or Marrow. Maybe Mr. Sunshine. I think that Mr. Sunshine is scarier than Marrow, though. I found a KD warrior using God mode and off the radar permanently in GTA Online. Your videos on grinding were helpful too. Well, thank you, Tricky Mario. Yeah, when you get into a lobby with those people, just leave the lobby, and it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. It's you know, the second, if I'm in a, like, I haven't played in a public lobby in like a long time, in like months, on GTA Online. But, like, if I'm in a public lobby and somebody kills me, do you know what I do? I immediately leave the lobby. And I don't leave the lobby because, you know, I'm a coward, like these people would say. These people are like, oh, you're a coward, you're running away. I leave the lobby because it's not worth dealing with that, because it's nonsense, it's stupid. It's like, I'm just sitting there, you know, playing the game, trying to have fun with my friends, trying to maybe run a business or something like that, and some moron just kills me. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm getting out of this lobby, because he's probably just going to follow me around and blow me up with a stupid oppressor. Okay, Tyler, you know something stupid that I'll tell you guys? I had a guy that, I had a guy that was in, that was on my friends list. Like maybe like a month ago. And I was recording for the Blood Money review. So I was recording footage for like the Blood Money content and stuff like that. And so I was in a lobby, and there was this guy. He was getting closer and closer to me. And I thought, you know, he was on my friends list, so I didn't think, you know, much of it. But he was, like, following me around the map. He wasn't, like, within shooting distance of me, but he was following me around the map. And he was playing some loud music on the microphone. And then what happened was he killed me. He killed me, and then the second that I respawned, he shot me again. And then what happened was I just left the lobby immediately right after that, and the guy actually sent me a picture. He sent me a screenshot of him killing me. And he literally wrote 1-0 Liz. Like, that's literally what he wrote. Like this, and that's the first time that I've seen that on, like, that garbage on Red Dead Online, because I've never seen that garbage on Red Dead Online. I've only seen people say that garbage on GTA, and that was the first time that I actually saw somebody say that. But guess who got deleted from my friends list after that? So it was that. I was thinking about replying back to him saying, you're playing the wrong game here, buddy, but it wasn't even worth it because it would give the guy more attention. But, you know, what kind of a moron is that? You know, somebody kills you in Red Dead Online and they send you a picture and they go like 1-0, you got owned. Like, what kind of loser does something like that? It's just, I know what game he played before he played Red Dead Online. I can tell you that. I have a lot of people on my friends list, so I wasn't really too familiar with this guy, 2,000 people, but, you know, I thought he was cool because he was on my friends list, but then, you know something really stupid I'll tell you guys once? There was a guy that was on my friends list, this is like a year and a half ago, when I still played, like, GTA Online, and so it reminds me of the story on Red Dead. And so what happens is I'm helping one of my friends deliver his MC business. I don't remember which MC business it is, but I just remember it was the MC mission where you get the pounder truck. So the single pounder truck, you just drive it to the destination, you're done. And so I was delivering it for my friend. He was waiting at the next business. This wasn't on stream. This was like off stream. We're just helping a friend out. And so what happens is he was waiting at the next business. I was in a party chat with him, and what happens is I have a guy in an Oppressor Mark II following me. And it was a guy on my friends list, and I didn't think anything of it because oftentimes when I would play GT Online, I would have people like follow me around. I didn't really think anything of it, and so the guy starts firing missiles at me, and I immediately told my friend, I'm like, close your application, because if you close your application, the product still gets saved. And so the guy was clearly trying to destroy the shipment. There's no doubt about it. It wasn't an accident. He fired multiple missiles. He was trying to blow up the shipment. And what happened was I deleted the guy from my friends list afterwards. The guy sends me a message afterwards saying, why did you delete me? And I literally called him an idiot. And I said to him in the message, I'm like, you tried to blow up my friend's cargo. That's why I deleted you. And then the guy said, let's join Fool's Gold right now. The guy said a really dumb thing to me. He said to me that destroying cargo was technically part of the game. And he said because he was doing what the game told him to do when the game gave him that notification. And he said not to get mad at him because it's not his fault, it's the game. And that I shouldn't delete him over that. And I was like, wow, what an idiot. I was like, just because the game tells you to do something doesn't mean you should do it. And I was like, I'm still deleting you. Like, that's one of the stupidest things I heard. It's like, oh, why are you deleting me for trying to blow up your friend's cargo? It's like, well, it's like, honestly, so stupid. And I almost never delete people too. I very rarely delete people, but that's like one of the instances I'll delete somebody. Because it's like that. It's like, this is so stupid. Let me see here. I'm gonna get a shotgun out here too. Oh, just 1 second, guys. Let me just clean my guns here. Just gonna clean that really quick. You know that same argument that people say that it's not their fault because the game tells them to do it? Somebody else could, like, be a complete scumbag and, like, say, oh, it's not illegal to be a scumbag. And so that's the same logic. That's like, that's the same logic. That's like, it's the person. They're doing it. They're destroying cargo. They're being a scumbag. I'm deleting them. It's as simple as that. Okay, I connected to Fool's Gold. It should hopefully start here any moment now. Okay, here we go. Some guy was mad at me yesterday when my nightclub mule blew up his stupid Mark II during a sale after he attacked me. Well, it's like, you know, I'll tell you though, terrible example, but it's like I didn't kill that guy. My friends told me to. It's you know, do you know how many times I've gotten messages? Like I've gotten, like, I used to have my messages as like public so anybody could message me. So now I have it as private because people kept adding me to group chats. And, like, so I would, people would add me to, like, a PlayStation group chat, and they would, like, a group chat just to harass me. It was, like, 5 people in there that were harassing me. And so they would, like, post pictures of my face, and they would, like, say nasty things about me and my family. And so I would leave the group chat, and so they would just add me right back to the group chat again. And I would leave the group chat, they'd add me right back to the group chat. I didn't even have these people added. But they were able to add me back to the group chat constantly, and so I had to make my profile messages as friends only messages so that they couldn't add me to group chats anymore. But anyways, so I've gotten, like, so many messages before of, like, you know, people that message me and say, oh, you're a coward professional. It's like, you know, 10 of your friends are ganging up on me at once. It's like 10 versus 1. It's not fair or something like that. Well, the thing is, though, those were the people that attacked in the first place. So literally, we were in the middle of, like, doing, like, a sale, and some idiot, like, attacks. And when we have, like, all of our friends in the lobby, what do you think we're gonna do? We're all gonna go after that person that's attacking the cargo. So they started the fight in the first place, and yet they're getting so mad. They're like, oh, it's 10 versus 1, it's not fair. Well, maybe you shouldn't have attacked in the first place. You see an entire group of friends selling cargo. Maybe you shouldn't attack them. It's as simple as that. And then you wouldn't complain about it. It's just... Oh, okay, I almost had that there. Whoever has the other armor, let's try to regroup. Okay, that guy was running some type of tank card or tonic. Yeah, like this. Just everyone stay together and we'll win this mode easily. Damn, this Oh, Carcano. Okay, he sniped me. Well, good shot there. He's trying to use Deadeye. Oh, wow, what a fail that was. And I thought it was sticking out of the tree, too. Well, at least I got him. Going to try to get the other armor. I got him. I had some crash a Titan into my pounder when I was selling my nightclub. He failed to destroy it and actually counted as me killing him in game. That'll actually happen sometimes. People will crash into you, Mario, and it'll count as you killing them. Thank you for the super chat, man. Some pistol kills. I haven't really used my pistol much. Ah, great, I'm hurt. What? Carcano rifle. Man, that guy's a good shot with the Carcano. Okay. Ah, damn, I literally thought I was gonna get a headshot. Like, I was so close to getting him in the head there. I shot him a bunch of times, too. I literally thought I was gonna kill him there. Yeah, split point ammo definitely helps with that. Okay, we're gonna win. Wow. Yeah, split point ammo with the Navy revolver is really good. 3 kills in a row there. I was trying to tackle him, but he got away. I want to see if I can tackle somebody. That'd be hilarious. I remember when NPCs caught in chaos would straight up steal your selected car in your garage in Saints Row 2. Happened to me several times. Yeah, the chaos mod, or was it not chaos? Was it the chaos cheat? But I remember there's like a cheat where all the NPCs would fight, and that was like crazy. Oh, he's dead already? Damn, that was quick. What the? What is going on right now? That was... Oh man, that was great there. Yes, I'll do Watch Dogs 2 one day. Man, Tyler, 30 kills, damn. Good work. Yeah, they could definitely put like a boat business into the game. Damn, Saucer, you're a level 515 already. Damn, man. I hope I can get to your level one day. Yes, I'm working on the Dwayne and Playboy video, Kenny. That video will be out, I promise. Just please give me some time. I have not forgotten about it. It will be out. But first, I'm going to have a video on Jerry McCreary. There's going to be a lore video on him coming out first. And it's going to be who ratted out Jerry McCreary. Because there's actually, if you look really closely, I think you can tell who ratted him out. What do we have planned for a Halloween stream? I'm off to work for the entire week. Any live stream of Resident Evil 2 in the cards? Well, Halloween, I'll probably do Outlast 1. Last time I did Outlast 1 was 3 years ago, so I'll probably do Outlast 1. The collector bugged for you, Metal Herbs maps? I don't know. I haven't gotten any collectibles in some time. Your videos rule, dude. Keep rocking. Thank you, Brian. I'm gonna be playing probably Vice City after Vice City Stories. I'll do the game Bully one day, too.
Hello. I have some ideas.
Okay. Add a flavor here.
Good. A fine aroma. I would drink this myself.
Most of that shipment is done already.
Alright, speak to you soon.
Let's do another bootlegger mission.
So last night, Marcel came to me all head up about revenue agents. Said they're in the area, blocking loads, stopping wagons. He thinks we should pack up and move to a new cookhouse. But I'm done running, and I'm done hiding. They're becoming a problem around here. We fix the problem. Plain and simple. Find where they are and send them on their way. You know what to do.
Good, I got my sniper rifle on this, I do, okay. What the? No. Ow! Didn't want to fire a gun because now the revenue agents are gonna... Okay, the revenue agents didn't hear that apparently. Whatever, then firing. Oh, I gotta turn on free aim again because I forgot. Good work, everyone. Man, I even got those scratch marks in the back of my jacket there. Look at that. Pro, I see you only read the comments if it's a donating. No, it's not true. The super chats, I just see them quicker, but because they're glowing. But I try to read as many comments as I can. If you hung by my stream, you'd see that I read plenty of comments that aren't super chats, and you don't even have to super chat for me to read your comment. Bro, look at videos of people playing Vanguard. It is online as of I know. Well, I think Vanguard will yeah, I'll play the second Ace Attorney game. Did you watch my last video on Ace Attorney? Because it was the ending of the first game, but the second game I'll play it. No, I haven't yet, but I'll try it. Do you think Call of Duty games are getting too repetitive at this point? Well, I like that Vanguard is, you know, going back to World War II. I do like that. I know some people aren't happy about that, but I was actually happy with that. I would have preferred the Korean War if they did that, but I'll still play that game. John or Arthur? I like Arthur. Okay, let's get this guy here. Why do you stop the Liberty City Stories walkthrough? I didn't. What are you talking about? I finished Liberty City Stories. I got I finished the main story. I just have to complete 100% game completion. But like I said that I said that I would do the stream in like a month or two or so. But I'll finish the 100%. I'm really close to it. So I'll finish it, and we'll do a charity stream for it too. I was gonna be doing a charity with International Rescue Committee, which is helping like people to get out of Afghanistan right now, because it's just I just feel really bad for the people in that country for what they're going through. But I'll do a charity stream on that What do you forecast for the chances of people purchasing a PS5 or Xbox X Series X this holiday season? The scalpers and shortages are ridiculous. Yeah. I think it'll be much better than what it was a year ago, but I think there's still going to be shortages. It's crazy that some people still are trying like every day to get a PS5 and they still haven't been able to. That's crazy. That is. Okay, let me check, because I actually know if I know a few of the places the target could be at here. One of the places he could be at is he could be behind these houses here. Sometimes he's here. Okay, no. He could be at the log place then. That's another place he could be at. No? Okay. He could be behind the barn at the edge of town. That's another place he could be at. No, he's not there either. Then he's got to be outside of the city. Oh man. Sorry guys. You found him? Where was he? Oh, he was in the lumber yard? Wait, he was? How did I miss him? I don't know how I missed him. I was there. I didn't see anyone.
Damn it all! Just stop. There's something bad for you. I'm gonna make you regret this, you dumb piece of shit.
Ever play Sherlock Holmes PS4? You betcha I have. I've played Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. I beat that one. I loved it. I played a testament of Sherlock Holmes on PS3, and then I played Sherlock Holmes: The Devil's Daughter. The Devil's Daughter was my favorite one out of all of them.
What the hell?
On the PS1, I played mostly Mega Man Legends when I was a kid. I did a playthrough of that recently, too.
Dumb son of a bitch.
Wait until 2 minutes and then deliver the target. What are my daily challenges right now? See here. Cups of coffee. Order drinks at a saloon. Visit a shop in Valentine.
Something wrong with your face?
Hello, sir. Welcome back. So, what's it be?
I can't order a drink? guess I can't order a drink right now.
Stop that. If you have to kill each other, do it outside.
You can eat these almonds that are complimentary.
Just keep it together, alright? You're okay.
Sorry, I'm just still a little sick, guys. Is there another free mode event coming up anytime soon, by the way? Do you guys know? Have you played Devil's Attorney? It's Vice City meets Ace Attorney. No, I've never heard of that one. I should look into that. Thank you for the super chat, Dinosaur. Random challenge in 19 minutes. Okay, we'll see what that is.
You asked for it.
Oh, whoa, what's going on here? Okay. Hi, Joe Junie. It's your mask, take it off. Well, you can't get a 1 level, I know, when you when you're with the bounty, so I just didn't think that it was gonna cause NPCs to attack me now. Okay, let me, and Joe Junie, we're gonna make a spot for you. We're just, about to just deliver this bounty target. We're just waiting on the timer.
Hell, you're back. Good to see you,
Let's
sir.
probably spawn a camp also. I can't spawn right now, I guess. I guess just deliver him when there's a minute left. Get a little bit more money that way. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing videos on Watch Dogs Legion soon too.
Hey there.
Oh, now I can order drinks? Oh, what the?
How can I help you, friend? Okay, one whiskey. Should take you.
I guess maybe that's why bartender wasn't talking to me, because I probably had a mask on. That was probably it.
Well, I could use one of these myself. Hope this is a nice break from the bus life.
Has that daily challenge done now?
Less gruesome business bringing him in alive. This part, at least.
What happens if you shoot the bartender? You can't. He's one NPC that you can't kill. Okay, how much did we get for that? Okay. $44, not bad. There's a spot in the posse if you want to join, Joe Junie. Okay. I have to drink 3 cups of coffee for my next daily challenge here. What is my rank right now in the pass? 23? Okay. Okay, well, I'll finish it. People are probably wondering, why don't you have the past finished by now? It's because I got kind of bored of Red Dead for a little bit. I was also busy with like Ace Attorney and Vice City Stories. But I mean, like, man, this game has been so screwed by Rockstar. It's like, when will you be uploading Grand Theft Auto Online, my good friend? Probably in December, Jack, when the next update comes out. I will be doing a GTA Online tuner stream, which I promised I'd do that. I just haven't gotten around to it. And I'll do that maybe this Friday, or Liberty City Stories this Friday. But I'm not playing GTA Online until, like, did that Union Depository mission even come out on the contracts? I don't think it did it? Maybe I missed it, but, I'm probably not going to play GTA Online until December. I've been subbed for a while, and I love your videos. You have helped me out so much on GTA and Red Dead Redemption. Thank you, Jesus. That Union Depository mission never came out on GTA Online. Okay. It's coming out this Thursday? Okay, then I'll... Okay, I gotta make 2 more coffees. That's a really quick way to make coffee. What would make you leave Red Dead Online? I mean, if there was no more updates left, if Rockstar just said we're never making any more updates, maybe at that point, but it's just, I like playing this game, and I like playing this game with friends, but it's just, I'm just so pissed off at Rockstar. I'm gonna go check on that moonshine business of mine now. I think that Red Dead Online would make Rockstar a lot more money if they weren't so neglectful with the game. Best way to make gold? I mean, I made an ultimate gold grinding guide. Just check that out. I mean, run the bounty hunter and like do daily challenges, pin challenges. Make sure you reset like the bounty hunter XP challenge. Okay, let me sell this now here.
I was wondering when you were going to get here. This is a good batch, of course. They are all good batches, but this one is superior, eh? I have found a buyer who will appreciate it. And most important, they will pay for it too. Now, all you have to do is to be attentif, eh? Seigneur, ayez pitié.
What the? Okay, I'm not even driving, but it's okay. Oh, okay. Let's take this. Oh, it's already a little damaged too, right when it started off. Why did that? Whatever. It's. How do you fill up moonshine? Just get like the mash. The mash you can just buy, and the flavors you can just you know look in the world for like different plants and stuff, herbs, and you give it to Marcel. I'm gonna stop here because I just don't want to risk getting into a firefight with the revenue men. Just be ready in case they.
Moonshine, official business.
No need to fret, I'm sure. Looking for moonshine and the like? What do we have here in this wagon?
Wonder if they're gonna let us go. If you stop, sometimes they'll let you through. Man, this guy's really taking his time. Oh, great. Okay, I'm going. Okay, we're almost at Blackwater. It's important to criticize Rockstar. Yeah, I mean, it is. And the thing that some people defend Rockstar, I mean, I praise Rockstar when they do the right thing. But when they do stupid things, I'll criticize them. You are pissed off at either Red Dead Online state or GTA Online futuristic stuff. You have a very negative opinion of Rockstar recently, and it makes me sad. Not necessarily. I mean, I've said that I like the Tuners update. I thought the Tuners update was good, and I'm happy they haven't been adding futuristic stuff. But I mean, you know, what do you mean by that exactly? That it's sad, that it makes you sad. Like, literally, if anybody plays Red Dead Online, most people that have played this game can agree Rockstar is screwing this game. Like, that's not even, you know, a debatable thing at this point. It's a fact that Rockstar have been screwing this game. You can just compare the content on this game to the content on GTA Online. And I know that GTA Online has been out for longer, but the first 3 years of GTA Online had much more content than the first 3 years of Red Dead Online. So there's some, I'm gonna go back to the moonshine business and start another bootlegger mission because Oh, and how long until the next event? How long? It makes me so sad to see you're negative towards Rockstar, and you're right, Patrick. It's just sad to see how things are and how you don't enjoy the games as much anymore. No, I enjoy the games. I enjoy Red Dead Online. I love this game. I have fun with it. That's, you know, why I stream this game mostly every Friday, because I like playing this game with friends, and I want to get into this game more. But I'm just pissed with just that they just don't have as much support on this game. What else is there? I mean, if you watch me play the old GTA games, like you watch me play Vice City Stories, you can tell how into it I'm like having really a lot of fun with those games. Like, I'm really into it, and like I have an outfit for like every single GTA character that I wear on like the stream. Oh.
Allons-y. Reasonable trade. You are pleased with the profit? I have some ideas. Good. A fine aroma. I would drink this myself.
Okay, we're producing the moonshine again. I'm gonna do a bootlegger mission, because I need one more.
Alright, we both know this is a risky business. I remember losing a month's supply to contamination one time, which hurt. But if I said I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, I'd be lying. So, could you pay our competitors a visit and maybe add a little extra to their barrels when no one's looking?
How'd you just get 4 free gold? Oh, the quick draw pass. Thieves Landing's a little bit of a distance from here, but we'll get there. It's not really far though. No, I didn't really watch Breaking Bad. What do you think of the people that say video games are a waste of time? Not really. They're enjoyment, which enjoyment and fun and enjoyment isn't a waste of time. I'm sure there's something you could argue those people do that's a waste of time. So it's video games aren't a waste of time. Oh no. Oh, what? Oh no, I'm right next to the moonshine thing. Okay, get away from this. Oh, and how long until the next event? Get away from that. How long is the next free mode event end? It was like 2 minutes. Okay. So we'll just finish this up then and get ready for that. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's something worth playing. What happened? Is the mission glitched or something? Yeah, I like The Sopranos. What? Why do you think Sopranos is the worst show? Well, it looks like the mission's glitched, guys. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go to a new lobby. Hopefully we can, I'm gonna go to a new lobby. When you ask Pro a question, he never answers you. What do you mean? There's a lot of people that are posting. Do you get more XP to poison the moonshine and destroy it? No. You only don't have to deal with the revenue agents that come in if you do it quietly. What is today? Today's Tuesday, right? I should have the next part of Vice City Stories tomorrow, and the next part of Ace Attorney also. Hopefully I still have enough time for the free mode event. I had to find a new lobby, guys, because that mission glitched. It's wild animal kills, that sucks. But still, I'll restart the posse here. Does anyone have like a trader wagon they want to sell or anything like that? Nice hat, dude. Thank you. What place do you think GTA 6 will be set in? Maybe Vice City? It could also be set in 2 cities. It could have San Fierro and San Fierro and Las Venturas in 1 city. I'm gonna say though that if they do Vice City in GTA 6, I really don't want no heist storyline, please. Please no heist storyline. Because it was fine in when they did it in GTA 5, because GTA 5's plot is it's about a former like heist gang. That's literally the plot of GTA 5. And if they do Vice City though, Vice City can't be themed on heists. It can't. I don't mind if there's like a heist, because there was a heist in the original Vice City, the bank robbery, but it shouldn't be focused on a heist storyline. What Vice City should be focused on, it should be focused on the drug trade, so it should be a drug storyline if they do Vice City. Or it should be like building a criminal empire, because that's what the Vice City games have always been. They've always been about building a criminal empire and a drug storyline, so that's like, you know, those 2 themes were always there. So I don't think a lot of the, you know, younger players that like the heist so much in GTA 5, I don't think they'll like that if they do that in Vice City, but I would like that. And I mean, you guys saw the thing when I did the Mendez Brothers missions. I mean, the Mendez Brothers are scary, those guys. But yet, it's like, in some of the other GTA 5, like, Devin Weston is a joke. Like, that was, like, when you actually had, like, you know, serious, like, you know, like, why can't any games today, like, make games like that, like Vice City stories? Like, I don't understand. Do you prefer Marvel or DC, and why? Thank you for the super chat, Gabriel. I don't watch really much either, but I think I like DC, because DC tends to be a little bit more violent and just more darker than Marvel. Marvel is more happy, and I would say more, you know, more kid-friendly. DC is a little bit more violent. I was thinking about doing a I was thinking about doing a showdown, but if I connect the showdown, guys, are some of us gonna be on another team? Oh, there's a collectible in here, by the way. Oh wait, it wasn't that? I thought it was the tusk, but oh, it's this card, but I probably have it already. What about the Punisher? Well, has the Punisher even appeared in Marvel yet, in like the Marvel universe? I don't think he has. But it's like, I know there's a Punisher TV show, but the Marvel universe, I don't think he's actually appeared in that. So the Punisher's like an exception. I guess I'll say he's, you know, kind of violent, but, you know, there's just, Are you going to go back to GTA grinding? Thank you, for the super chat there, Special. I'm gonna do a tuner stream, but then after I do that tuner stream, it's gonna be a stream for charity. After I do that tuner stream, though, I'm probably not gonna play GTA Online until I'm gonna play GTA Online when that Union Depository contract comes out, but I'm not gonna play GTA Online until December probably, when the next update comes out. And if you want to know why I'm not going to play GTA Online until December, it's because I have a lot of other games to play, and it's because I'm just bored of it. I just don't have fun with GTA Online as much as I used to. And so I just can't play it for that reason. Will you do GTA 5 story after Vice City stories? Thank you, Fun. Oh, and I'll do GTA 5 actually even sooner. I'll do GTA 5 in November, right? Because I forgot Expanded and Enhanced is coming out. I'll do a story on Expanded and Enhanced. I'll do a playthrough of that when Expanded and Enhanced comes out. And my horse was just being dumb. I'm gonna untie him for a second, just so that I can get the Bola daily challenge done.
Hellfire! God damn! Come on, don't do it!
Let me just get that guy over there.
You're gonna regret this one. Oh God! Holy shite!
A course on you!
Oh, no, it's not what I wanted to do.
What the hell?
What? Okay.
Get these damn... You dumb bastard!
Watch Daredevil if you like more violence and actions. It's on Netflix and it's worth watching all seasons. Okay, Gabriel. I'll look into that. Thank you for the super chat. Well, that's good. That's all I got today from working. 13. I'll be back tomorrow with more money to give you because you deserve it. Well, thank you. I mean, thank you, Special. But I mean, you don't have to give me super chats. Don't feel like you have to give me super chats. I do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, Special. But just don't feel like you have to. I always appreciate any donation that people make. But don't feel like you have to for me to read your comment, or you know, don't feel obliged to. Because there's like a lot of I can't. Why can't I not untie this guy right now? Oh, I can untie now. There's like a lot of like scummy YouTubers. Damn, I want to untie. I don't want to kick him. There's like a lot of scummy YouTubers and like Twitch streamers that like ask for donations. I never do that. And everybody watching, don't ever think that you have to give me a donation. I've never asked for a donation, not one time when I've streamed ever. The only time I've ever asked for a donation is when I do charity streams, and that's because it's for charity. And I donate also myself, but it's, like, I don't understand this, you know, how some people can ask for donations. That's such a messed up thing to do.
You dumb bastard.
The driver series, maybe I could do a playthrough of that. Let's take him to Strawberry then.
Come on, damn it.
I swear you put so much work and effort into your videos. People can see how hard you work to bring us content. I don't get how you're not more famous. Well, thank you. Thank you there, Special, for that comment. So, sometimes I just wish that people would give, like, my other, you know, content a chance, like my playthroughs. But, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, take that really to heart. I do whatever content I want to do. Like, I made a 3-hour video on Ace Attorney, like, from yesterday, and it's, like, you know, probably gonna get a few thousand views, but I don't regret making those videos at all, because I love Ace Attorney so much, and I have so much fun with that game, and that's what matters the most, that I'm having fun and enjoying playing the game, and I'm really into it. And the people that watch that series, that watch me play Ace Attorney, they really like when I play that. So, even though, you know, it doesn't have as much views as my other content, the people that watch it do really like it when I play that game. If I put us into a showdown, are we all gonna be on different teams? Because I'll do a showdown if we're all on the same team, but I don't want us to be split up. I really don't want that. Does anyone know in the comments if we'll be split into different teams if I find a showdown? If you yourself aren't enjoying making the content, then the videos are just less entertaining to watch. And that's why I don't, that's why I don't play GT Online really much anymore, because I wouldn't be enjoying it, and it wouldn't be, I wouldn't be having fun with it if I would not be having fun with it if I played it. And so my content would suffer. Okay, I'll wait until 10 minutes and deliver this target. Okay, might split us up. Does anyone have, like, a trader sale they want to sell or anything?
Hey, I'll find you, so I will.
Will you be doing other live streams? Yes, I'll do a Liberty City Story stream soon. And I will be doing the, what is it? The, GT Online, the tuner stream. Okay, I'll help you with that, Saucer.
Nope, no sir.
Saints Row isn't a GTA clone, and it's Saints Row 1 and 2 were meant to be taken seriously. Like, they had goofy moments, but the stories were meant to be taken seriously. But then what they did with Saints Row 3 and 4 was just a joke what they did. I don't play GTA Liberty City Stories in the PS5. I have an emulator.
Hey, I'll find you, so I will.
Can we deliver him now?
cells are downstairs. There. Good old-fashioned blood money.
No, the sheriff brought up that bad DLC too. $61. Nice. Okay. I'm ranked 24. I'm about to be ranked 25 and about to finish this pass. Okay, Saucer, you said you needed help selling, right? Let's do your sale then. Oh, there's no doubt about it. I can't change what people watch. It's obvious in that people have their preferences and likes. I just wish that people would give some of my other content a chance. But it's like I said, I'm gonna do my other content regardless of what the views are. Okay. Where is this? Oh wow, that's pretty far. I guess I'll fast travel there. Is Saints Row 1 co-op? No, Saints Row 2 is. I know Collector's a good way to level up the pass. I know. Damn, did I really use all that much? Okay. Let's do a split point here, rifle. And Saucer, whenever you're ready to sell, I'll just stop crafting ammo when you're ready. Yeah, I'll probably play Red Dead 1 this year. This is also a good way to get the crafting daily challenge done. Okay, should all be done by now. Where's he putting those bullets? I don't know. I guess in his coat pocket, but it's split point ammo, so he's carving like a little edge in the bullet. When he carves a little edge in the bullet, when that hits a target, what's going to happen is the bullet is going to splinter into a few different parts instead of just going all in at once. Okay, could I drive the wagon, by the way, Saucer? Okay. Okay, I'm coming. 1 second here. Okay, there we go. I'm done. Oh, Blackwater Dock? This actually is not that far. Saucer, is this a long-distance sail or a local sail? Because this is actually pretty close. Would you watch the Sopranos movie coming out? Yeah, I'll watch the Sopranos movie. I'll go see that, Jeffrey. I'm gonna take some shortcuts through the hills here. Long distance, It's strange. I know from this hill you can see Saint Denis. Yeah, we see it over there. Oh, I should probably put explosive slugs in my shotgun. I would love for them to bring Mexico into this game, but I don't think it's gonna happen. You have moonshine? Okay, Brandon, we can probably help you with that afterwards. Let me just follow the train tracks here. It's gonna want us to take the long way. A little bit of a shortcut here. Oh, there's a train. Thank you, Raphael. Thoughts on a Dead Space remake? I haven't heard anything on it. And Zaldua, my grandpa introduced me to you. You're a great YouTuber. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Oh, your name's Azaldua. I'm pronouncing that correctly. How do you feel about your money guides being now useless now that Cayo Perico's out? I wouldn't say that my money guides are useless. They can still help people, so there's other alternatives to make money. But Cayo Perico is the best way to make money right now. Oh, come on. No, don't get stuck here. What the? Okay, we almost hit that bird there.
Be on your way.
No, 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 no. I hate that rock. You gotta be careful with that. Sometimes that can happen where it'll detach the trader wagon. Oh yeah, I would love an anime on the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. It's highly possible they'll make an anime on it one day. Thank you, Jess, for subscribing. Oh, looks like we got some shooting up there. We're here is a pretty good drive. Oh, are some people in the posse using auto aim? Some people might be. If you guys could use free aim, I just use auto aim when we go into PvP. Oh, whoa. I'm using my explosive rounds. Ooh. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, wait. There we go. Oh, Jin was a great character in Ghost of Tsushima. I still have another Ghost of Tsushima video coming out on the Iki Island Tales. I didn't finish those. And I mean, in free aim when we play, we usually try to free mode. We usually try to use free aim just so it's a little bit more challenging and get a little bit more XP. It's funner. But on PvP we do use auto aim on we will use auto aim on horseback, because on horseback it's a bit annoying. Benefits, let's see here. I should probably redeem a lot of these. 2,000 player XP. I have so many that I never redeemed. Oh, 50% off selected weapons. I don't need this right now. $3 gold bar reward. Let's get that. 3 gold bar to reward too. Another 3 gold bars. 25 capitale. Probably save that. $200 reward. 4 gold bars. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff I never redeemed here. Why doesn't Rockstar separate free aim and auto aim in Red Dead like in GTA? It makes a lot of PvP really one-sided. Well, because it's probably because a lot of people don't play Red Dead as much as GTA, and so you would probably have like empty lobbies a lot of times if you had like free aim lobbies. They probably don't want to split people up. That's why on that Coyote. But thank you for the super chat, man. Okay. 40 capitale reward. Okay. Well, here's some more money. We've redeemed pretty much all of that there. Look at how much gold I have now. 617 gold bars now. Huh. Capitale starts up the blood money missions. That's what Capitale is for. But I guess I'll probably end the stream here. I'm a little hungry, so I'll probably have dinner soon. Oh, you need to sell your moonshine, right, Brandon? Almost forgot. I'm sorry about that. Invite me to the posse then, Brandon, and we can just help you sell your moonshine. Okay, can you invite Joe Juni also, Brandon? Oh, and thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe, too, for the super chat. Can you fast travel us inside the moonshine business whenever you get there, Brandon? Just travel the whole posse inside. What's your question, Avery? My favorite sushi? I don't really have one. I like all of them, really. There isn't really one type of sushi that I don't like, and I can't even think of any sushi names at the top of my head. I just order everything, pretty much, a little bit of everything when I eat. Oh, Joe Junior's in the posse, okay. But I haven't had sushi in a long time. I think I should go and have it again.
We're going places. Any friend of your boss? Is a problem? Good people. Okay then.
Do you have other Japanese foods you enjoy? I'm sure I would enjoy other Japanese food. I had like a Japanese crab meat dish once. I like that. I don't know what that's called though, but love your videos, man. You've helped me in both Red Dead and GTA so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Pyramid. Thanks for the super chat, and thank you, Mert Gaming also. Thanks, man. Am I gonna do a Saints Row 2 playthrough because it was nice how you were playing it while talking about the reboot? Yes, I will do Saints Row 2. I'll probably do Saints Row 1 after I finish Vice City, so I'm probably gonna do Vice City after Vice City Stories, and then I'll play Saints Row 1. If you want, I can drive this for you, Brandon. Where are we taking this to? Oh, it's actually not that far. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. Yes, I could play the Uncharted games one day, but I've never played them before. I've played the multiplayer betas, but I've never played an Uncharted game. Oh, thank you, Joe, too, again for the super chat. Thanks, man. Well, thank you, Mert Gaming. I appreciate it, but don't, like I said earlier, don't feel like you have to give me a super chat, man. You don't have to. I always appreciate any amount that people give me. I'm gonna stop here and just see if they let us through, but I always appreciate any amount that people give me, so don't feel like you have to give me more. I always appreciate anything that people give. But thank you, man. Oh, great. Okay, let's get out of here then. My favorite game of all time, Saints Row 2. Oh, thank you, Joe, too. Thanks, man, again. Oh, man. I'm sorry, everyone. Oh, man. I don't know why I have such a stuffy nose lately. What was this here? If Rockstar doesn't have a good update for Red Dead in December, this game will die. I think it could already be on the verge of that at this point because I'm okay. It's just, I hate to say it, I don't want to say it, but it's like, you know, this game is in serious trouble. It really has people, this game could like lose almost all of its player base if Rockstar doesn't release like a good update, especially in December. Like, this last update did serious damage to the game, serious damage. Like, Rockstar lost over 20,000 players that are on this game. Like, 20,000 players that will never come back. How do I know that? Because I made a poll, like, right after the Blood Money DLC came out. And I asked people what they thought, and it was directed towards people that still played Red Dead, not directed towards people that already stopped. It was directed towards people that still played Red Dead. And out of those people, like, it was like 20,000 something people voted that they're not going to play Red Dead Online anymore, that they're done because of that last update. And I don't even think a good update can bring some of those players back. And I know obviously some of those 20,000 players will come back, but that's just my poll alone. My poll, 20,000 people said they're not going to play anymore. But like, think about all the players now on Red Dead across, you know, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And think about how many players won't come back to the game after Blood Money now. So it's just, you know. Red Dead Online does have a lot of potential, but it's just there's so much for them to do. Like, I can imagine an update that I'd make a house update, and like the house update, maybe like a homesteader update, that's what I would call it. And what the update could be is, it could be that you go to that lumber yard, you pick out your house, and then you craft your house, and you get like resources together. You get like logs, you know, wood, different other types of material that you need for like your house, brick and stuff, and you get that together and you craft the house and you build the house. If they had something like that in Red Dead Online, I think that would be really cool, and you could build your houses in different parts of the frontier, and then you could customize the inside. I'd make an update like that. I think a lot of people would like an update if I had one like that. But and people could actually spend their money on building a house. But the thing about it is that, and people were wondering, if you made this update, how would that work with, like, different player houses? It'd probably work, your house would probably be moved over a little bit over the side or somewhere else if somebody had, like, a house in your location. So I would think that would be pretty cool. Like in Skyrim, but it would be better than the customization in Skyrim. Because in Skyrim, the house crafting was cool, but what was bad about it was that it was always the same house, like, almost always the same interior. Like, it wasn't, like, really that much different. Open world Star Wars game? I don't know. I haven't heard that much about it. Yeah, I know. And like, I have like $175,000, and people might be like, oh, $175,000. That's not that much, but for Red Dead money, this is a lot of money. And there are some people that have over $1 million in this game. And if you want to know how much is $175,000 in 1899 or 1898, that would be about, calculating it in my head right now. That would be about, like, close to $50 million today. That's how much $175,000 would be, close to $50 million. Because $1 in this time period would be equal to 30 US dollars. So now it just, all we would need to do is we would need to take, like, let's see here. Calculator, let's see here. Let's see, 175,408 times 30. Oh, it would be 5 million. I'm sorry, I had my math off a bit there. It'd be $5,262,000. That's how much money that would be equivalent to. So I messed up. It's not 50 million. It's 5 million. I'm sorry, my mistake counting there. But that's that. So it's this is equivalent to $5 million back then. So that is like that is a lot of money. An insane amount of money to have. So, like, you know, we have all of this money, you know, and look at how much gold bars I have. Like, imagine how much millions of dollars the gold bars are that I have that are worth. That 617 gold bars. Let me look this up. Let me look it up. How much was a gold bar worth in 1899? Okay, it says a gold bar in 1899 would have been equivalent to it says $20.67. That's different than Red Dead standards, because that would be let's see, 617 times that's an extra $12,000. That's how much that would be. Thank you, Joe, too, for the super chat. Thank you, Fernando. Hi, Pro. Great stream. Enjoy the rest of the week. Thanks, Fernando. But it's called a bar. I just looked up gold bars, but I guess it depends on the weight, too. But I'm assuming these gold bars are some pretty fancy gold bars, some pretty more heavier ones, and more quality gold. But I guess I'm gonna, I guess I'm gonna wrap the stream up here, guys. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours here. I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna get dinner. I'm gonna have my channel update soon. Yeah. And I'll have another part of Ace Attorney tomorrow and Vice City Stories. And this week, what is tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Okay. So by this Saturday, I should have the Jerry McCreary video up. I'm going to have another lore video. I know people have been asking, please, more GTA 4 lore. I have so many GTA 4 lore video ideas. Like, I have over 10 lore video ideas in my head. So I have plenty of lore videos that I can make on GTA 4, because there's just so much lore to cover in that game. So I will have those, but just understand the lore videos for GTA 4, those are pretty hard to make. Those aren't easy. Like, the Dimitri video took me like a month and a half to make. So I'm making those on the side while I'm doing Vice City Stories and Ace Attorney, so I kind of get sometimes overburdened with a lot of projects. But, like, be patient with me, and I will have, like, I will have a lot more lore videos on GTA 4. Oh, there's a super chat again. Thank you, Joe, too. Thanks, man, again. But I guess I'll be going here, guys. Yes, I'll have a lore video on how they ruined Johnny also. I'll have that, too. I promised that after my Lost and Damned playthrough, and I'll still keep that promise. I'll still make that video. Just been a little delayed, but I haven't forgotten it. I'll make it. So, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the stream, though, you know, please drop a like if you guys enjoyed the stream. It does help the stream out a bit. And I guess I'll be going here. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next